Good morning. Welcome to Hindi is Easy. Today we are going to see the line by line explanation of the poem Fagun Mein Sawan, lesson number 13, class 6, new Gunjan book. If you still not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and recommend among your friends circle. If you have any clarification or feedback, please do put in the comment section. I surely reply back. If you like the video or the video is useful for your learning, please do click the like button. Your subscription and like will motivate me to add more videos. Fagun Mein Sawan is written by Shivmangal Singh Suman. So let's understand the title here. Fagun Mein Sawan. Fagun is the Hindi month. As per English calendar, it is between mid of Feb to mid of March. Fagun is the month name in Hindi, which is between mid of Feb to mid of March. And Sawan is a season. So it's a rainy season that happens between July to August. So this poem describes the untimely rain that comes in the month of Feb and March. So here the poet Shivmangal Singh Suman is welcoming the untimely rain during the month of Fagun, and he describes the smell of the mud, the fragrance of the garden, the new leaves that comes on the bare branches of the tree. And the poet is very happy seeing the environment changes, and he has described the untimely rain during the month of Feb and March, how his desires are, how his liking changes after seeing the rain is well described in this poem. So before getting into the introduction, let's have a quick introduction about the poet Shivmangal Singh Suman. Kavi Parichay. Shivmangal Singh Suman का जन्म 5 अगस्त 1950 को उत्तर प्रदेश के उन्नाव जिले में हुआ था. So he was born on 5th August 1915 in the district Unnao. इनकी प्रमुख रचनाएं, his best creations were हिलौल, मिट्टी की बारात, प्रलय सृजन, वाणी की व्यथा. 1974 में इन्हें साहित्य अकादमी पुरस्कार और 1993 में भारत भारती पुरस्कार मिला. 27 नवंबर 2002 को इनका स्वर्गवास हो गया. So he has been awarded with Sahitya Academic in the year 1974 and Bharat Bharati Award in 1993, and he died on 27th November 2002. So he is Shivmangal Singh Suman. So he was born in the Unnao district on 5th August 1915 and died in Ujjain on 27th November 2002. Let's have more details about the poet. So Unnao district is in and around Agra. So it was before independence. So it is known to be British India, and died in Ujjain, which is in Madhya Pradesh, at the age of 87. Occupation was as a poet and academician. So he is one of the leading Hindi writer and poet, and he has earned MA degree and PhD in Hindi from Banaras Hindu University, and the university also honored him with the Doctorate of Literature in the year 1950. So he has also worked as a Vice Chancellor of Vikram University, Ujjain, in the year between the year 1968 to 78, and Vice President of Uttar Pradesh Hindi Sansthan, Lucknow. Press and Culture Attaché, Indian Embassy, Kathmandu, Nepal, and the President Association of Indian University during the year 1977 to 78. So he was also the Executive President, Kalidas Academy, Ujjain, until he died of heart attack on 27th November 2002. He has devoted his time as a poet and also as an academician. So his creations not only express the pain of his own feelings, but also the fearless constructive commentary on the issues of that era. அவரோட போயம் மூலமாக அவரோட ஃபீலிங்ஸை மட்டும் எக்ஸ்ப்ரெஸ் பண்ண, அந்த டைமில் இருந்த ஒரு இஷ்யூஸ் எல்லாம் என்ன இருந்துச்சோ அதெல்லாமும் ஃபியர்லெஸ்ஸாக எக்ஸ்ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. The awards and honors which he has received is Padma Shri in 1974, Padma Bhushan in 1999, Deva Puraskar in 1958, Soetland Nehru Award in 1974, Sahitya Academy Award in 1974, Shikhar Samman 1993 from the government of Madhya Pradesh, Bharat Bharati Award in the year 1993, and Doctor of Literature by Bhagalpur University in 1973 and Doctor of Literature by Jabalpur University in 1983. So he has 2 doctorate awards from 2 different universities. So that was a quick introduction about the poet Shivmangal Singh Suman. Now let's do the introduction which is given in the textbook. बातों बातों में फागुन के महीने में कौन सा त्योहार मनाते हैं? So Fagun, as I said, it is between Feb and March. So what are the festivals that is celebrated in the month of Feb and March? During the month of Fagun, we celebrate Mahashivratri, Holi and Ekadasi. वर्षा का महीना कौन सा है? So which month is considered to be the rainy season? So it is between July to August. कविता के शीर्षक से क्या पता चलता है? So as I discussed now, what we get to know from the title of the poem. So Fagun month le it's raining. So Fagun month is like a Savan now because of the untimely rain that happens in the month of Feb and March. तो इस कविता में कवि असमय हुई वर्षा का अभिवंदन करते हैं. अभिवंदन is welcoming. So the poet is welcoming the untimely rain in this poem. फागुन के महीने में हुई वर्षा से धरती से उठती सुगंध, महकता उपवन और पत्र विहीन डालियों पर फिर से कोपलों के आने की खुशी में कवि का मन होली के गीत फाग ना गाकर सावन के गीत कजली गाने को मचल उठता है. The poet is very happy to see the environment changes. So because of the untimely rain that happens in the month of Feb-March, so Feb-Marchல மழை வரனால he becomes so happy. அப்போ அவருக்கு என்ன தோணுது, இந்த மழையில் வர அந்த நேச்சுரல் பியூட்டியை அவர் இங்கே எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறார். ஸோ darkness that comes from the earth, இந்த மட்டோட ஸ்மெல் இருக்குல்ல அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறாரு. மேக்தா பூவன், இந்த கார்டன் ரொம்ப ஃப்ராக்னென்ட் ஆகிடும். ஸோ மழை பெஞ்ச பிறகு வாட் ஹேப்பன்ஸ், அந்த ஃப்ளார்ஸில் இருக்க டஸ்ட் எல்லாம் கிளியர் ஆகிடும். அப்புறம் அந்த ஃப்ராக்னன்ஸ் வில் பி ஸ்ப்ரெட்டிங் ஆல் அக்ராஸ். ஸோ தட் இஸ் வெல் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் ஹியர். பத்ர விஹீன் is without any leaves. So shredding of leaves happens at the end of March, April, right? So அந்த மாதிரி நேரத்தில் இப்போ மழை வந்ததுனால as the rain has come, untimely rain has come, அந்த பிரான்ச்சஸில் கோப்பலும் the new leaves starts to come out. So அதை பார்க்கும்போது the poet becomes so happy. So what he feels is he feels to sing the song of Gajli instead of Fag. Fag and Gajli are the folk songs. So Fag is sung during the festival of Holi and Gajli is sung during the festival of Naga Panchami. So அந்த காலத்தில் when the entertainment was not so as we have today, those daysல என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, people used to gather, the streetல இருக்க people all gathered together and they be singing the songs. So Fag is a folk song that the people used to sing during the festival of Holi. And Gajli is a folk song which is sung by the people during the month of Savan, when there is a rainy season. So during the season of Savan, so when rain occurs. So Naga Panchami போது Gajli பாடுவாங்க, Holi போது Fag song பாடுவாங்க. இப்போ now the poet feels to sing the song of Gajli because rain has come. So Holi celebrate பண்ற நேரத்தில் the poet is feeling to sing the folk song of Gajli. How the poet feels so happy seeing the rain, untimely rain in the month of Feb and March, and feels as if it is a rainy season and he wants to sing the Gajli song now. I have few questions for you. How do you feel when there is a untimely rain? So மழை வராதுன்னு நினச்சிட்டு இருக்கும்போது திடீர்னு மழை வரும்போது how do you feel? You feel so happy? You will enjoy the environmental changes that happens all of a sudden, right? So same feeling is expressed by the poet in this poem also. How do you feel during the rainy season? மழை வந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கும்போது how do you feel? And when sudden rain comes, how do you feel? There's a difference in your feel. When the all things happens all the time, we will not feel the importance of the rain at all during the rainy season. We say when the rain will stop. But suddenly when the rain happens, we will enjoy the fragrance of the mud we enjoy. So first rain la we can enjoy the fragrance of the mud, and the next rain la that smell won't be there. We will miss that, right? So have you ever smelled the fragrance of the mud? First rain வரும்போது அந்த fragrance இருக்கும், அந்த மட்டோட fragrance all around. Have you ever smelled that? Put in the comment section. How do you feel when there is an untimely rain? Unexpected rain வரும்போது how do you feel? You feel joyful or you feel irritated? So how does the rain influence you? Have you ever observed what are the changes the rain affects the flowers or the trees or the leaves or the human beings or the animals, insects. Have you ever observed how the rain affects or influence such living creatures all around? If not, in the next coming rainy season or when the rain comes, just observe all these things. It's very wonderful thing to take some time to observe the nature, observe the living creatures all around you. So the learning outcome from this poem is, after reading this poem, students, what you have to learn is to understand the natural beauty which is around you and how the environment changes because of the untimely rain, how much of joy is spread across all around, and you will also understand the season or a names also you will understand in Hindi, and what are the changes, what are the festivals that is celebrated during each season or during each month. So month what are the festivals that we celebrate, or for each season what are the festivals we celebrate, and what are the folk songs we sing during each festival, that you get to know. And we will also have the interest to love the nature, to admire the natural beauty, and the interest to develop the admiration towards the natural beauty will also increase after learning this poem. So this will be the learning outcome from this lesson. So having said this, let's see few details about the seasons and the month's name in Hindi. The English and Hindi month I have listed here. So January நம்ம சொல்லும்போது ஹிந்தியில் அதை மகுன்னு சொல்லணும். February is Falgun, March is Chet, April is Vaishak, May is Jesht, June is Ashad, July is Shavan, that is Savan. August is Bhadrapad, September is Ashwin, October is Kartik, November is Margashish, and December is Paush. These are the Hindi month name for the English month name which we know. Now what are the seasons we have in India? So basically we have 6 seasons. So Vasant Ritu is spring season, Grishma is summer season, Varsha is rainy season, Sharat is autumn season, and the Hemant is pre-winter season, and Sheet is winter season. Monthly calendar, this is how the season will be for the month. So on the English calendar ko and the season ko, this is how the month is calculated. So Varsha, monsoon season சொல்லும்போது it is mid of June to mid of August. Sharat, autumn, where the shedding of leaves happens, so it is mid of August to mid of October. Hemant season is pre-winter season, it is October to December. And Shishir is winter season, is December to February. This is how the month is attached to the season. So if you see the month, March, April, na Chaitra, Vaishaka solrom. Between the Chaitra and Vaishak is the spring season, Vasant season. So between Jesht and Ashada with the summer season. So this is how you have to connect the season with the month name. Monsoon, rainy season is Shravan and the Bhadrapada. So July to August. And autumn season, where the leaves be shedding, is Ashwini to Kartika, September to October, November. And Hemant is pre-winter season, it's a cool season. Margashisha and the Pausha, very cool. Late November to December is this pre-winter season. And the cold winter season is Bhaga and Falguna, so January and February. This is Shishi season we say. So this is based upon the north side. So we too have some seasons for the southern side, right? So this is for the southern part, which I have taken for your more understanding. So north la irukra mari south side la irukadu. The difference in the climate happens, or 1 or 2 months variation will be happening, right? So நம்ம சித்திரை வைகாசின்னு சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா? So ஏப்ரல்லேருந்து ஜூன் வரைக்கும் it's a hot summer for us. Then the monsoon கருமேகம் சொல்கிறோம்ல, so that will be June to August. Then the cold chillness, autumn will be there between to August to October. Then the mist எல்லாம் ஃபார்ம் ஆயிருக்கும் pre-winter season, முன்பனின்னு சொல்கிறோம், that will be in the Aipasi to Kartigai, October to December. And late dew mist spring season is December to February, and the mild summer season is between to Feb to April. So this is based upon the location. North side ku ஒரு மாதிரி season இருக்கும், south side ஒரு மாதிரி season இருக்கும். The same season doesn't spread across all over India. So based upon the region, we have the different categorization. This is just for you to understand the differences which we have in India. But overall, this is how we split the seasons. So now you have got to know the season names, the month which is categorized for those seasons. Now we will see the festivals which is celebrated for that particular month or for the season. So Fagun is the February month and Fagun comes in the Basant season. Basant is from February to April. Do you know which festival is celebrated in the month of Fagun or in the spring season, Basant season? So let's have a quick details about that to understand the poem better. Spring season, what are the changes that you see? So the weather will be very pleasant, so not so hot, not so cool, and it is between the winter and summer. And you can see spring season the plant starts to grow. You can see the yellow flowers, sarson ke phool, and the flower buds in mango trees. This is the Basant season is known to be the king of season, right? So these are the changes that happens you can see during the Basant. And what are the festivals we celebrate is Panchami, Holi, Ram Navami, Bihu, Hanuman Jayanti. These are the festivals we celebrate during the spring season. And but specifically in the month of February, which falls in the spring season, is Holi. So this you have to understand. If you see for Savan, that is a rainy season. That is the 5th month of the calendar, Hindi calendar, which we also known as Shravan. So July to August. So July to August in the Savan month, its very specialities we pray to Lord Shiva. So what are the festivals we can see during this season is Raksha Bandhan, Naga Panchami, Tej. These are the festivals that we celebrate in this rainy season. This is just for you to understand the festivals that are connected to the season or the festival that is connected to the month. Here in this poem we learn the Fag is a folk song which is connected to Holi, and Kajli is a folk song which is connected to rain, Savan. Okay, so having said this, we got to know what is the month names, what is the season names, which are the months that falls on this which season, and what are the festivals we celebrate for that particular month, and what are the festivals we celebrate for the whole season. What is the folk song which sing during the holy season or during the Naga Panchami when it is rainy? Having these details, today we are going to read the poem Fagun Mein Savan, where the poet describes about all the festival details, all the folk songs, and how the environment changes happens, how the living creatures behave due to this untimely rain that happens in the Fagun month. So let's read the poem further to understand the feelings of our poet. आज कहाँ से फिर आ पहुंचा फागुन में सावन, सुबह उड़ी थी धूल, शाम को गिर आए बादल, बासंती रातों में बरसा किन आंखों का जल, पतझर की नंगी डालों में पुलक उठा यौवन, आज कहाँ से फिर आ पहुंचा फागुन में सावन. So here the poet with lot of surprise is asking, in the month of Fagun, how come the rain has come? So Fagun is the February to March month and Savan is the rainy season. So how in the month of March and April we can see the rain? So the untimely rain that comes in the month of Fagun, the poet is very surprised and asking. So here Shivmangal Singh Suman is just welcoming the rain in the month of Feb and March. The morning time it was very dusty. In the month of March or April we can see the environment is Sitoshna, right, where there will be little warmer and the chillness will also be there and the environment will be dusty. So the poet is telling Subha in the morning na paakkumbodhu dusty adana irunduchu, the environment was so dusty. Sham ko gir aaye badal, but evening the clouds have spread across. So gir aaye means the clouds have spread across in the sky. Basanti raton mein barsa kin aankhon ka jal. So in the eyes and the kotrudhu in the mala, like that the poet is comparing. So someone who is thinking about the rain during the spring season. Basanti raton means the night time of spring season. It is pouring because someone is thinking about the rain and the eyes and the kotra தண்ணி தான் இப்போ இங்கே மழை மாதிரி வந்துருச்சு, because the nature has shown the pity on the person who is asking for the rain in the spring season, and now those tears are pouring like a rain now. So untimely rain or the description the poet is giving in this way. Patjar ki nangi dhalo mein, Patjar is the autumn season. So during the Patjar, when the autumn season is there, so that is the end of the March, April, right, the leaves will be shredding from the branches. So nangi dalo means the branches which is very bare, so without any leaves. So pulak uta yauvan, pulak is the happiness has now come. So when the new leaves comes on the branches, it becomes youth. Yauvan is the youth state. So the poet is describing, because of the untimely rain that has come during the Fagun month, now the branches which were leafless, now the new leaves have come and the youth has started. So the happiness of youth has come now. आज कहाँ से फिर आ पहुँचा फागुन में सावन. So now the poet is with a lot of surprise. He is telling that திடீர்னு இந்த Fagun monthல எப்படி சாவன் மாதிரி ஆயிடுச்சு. The environment which was very dusty in the morning, the air was blowing in that way where it was so hot and cool, and the evening the clouds are spread across, and suddenly during the pleasant season of spring, the rain is pouring as if someone's sad eyes and how the tears are coming, like that in the Basant nightla, spring nightla, the rain is pouring. So the Pathajar, the time when the leaves are shed from the branches of the leaves and we can see the bare trees, right? So அந்த மாதிரி டைமில் now because of this rain, the small new leaves have started to come, making the tree to feel as if it is a youth stage. So during the month of Fagun, when the sky is so clear and dusty, but the evening time the clouds are spread across and it starts to rain. So the poet compares as if the sad person or eyes in the every thanni kottumo adu mari Basant season la the rain is pouring now and making the environment so beautiful. During the Pathajar time the branches leaves irukadu because of this untimely rain. Now the new leaves have started to come, which makes the tree to feel as if it is coming to the youth stage. So very beautifully the poet has described the untimely rain that comes in the month of Fagun. Saunde saunde mitti महकी गमक उठा उपवन, बिजली कौंदी आसमान में धरती में सिहरन, होली में खजली गाने को फिर ललचाया मन, आज कहाँ से फिर आ पहुँचा फागुन में सावन. So saundi saundi is the fragrance. So when you are frying something, right, நம்ம ஃப்ரை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும்போது ஒரு லைட் அரோமா வரும். உருது தால் இல்லை ஏதாச்சும் ஒன்று ஃப்ரை பண்ணும்போது we'll have the fragrance all around. Have you ever observed this? அதே மாதிரி the hot mud, when it is a summer season இருக்கு இல்லையா, when the mud is so hot, டக்குன்னு when the rain pours, அது ஃப்ரை ஆகிற மாதிரி ஆகிடும். அந்த மட்டோட ஸ்மெல் will be spreading all across. Have you ever smelled the மட்டோட fragrance when the first rain drops falls on the earth? So saundi saundi is the sugandh, the fragrance that comes when you are frying something. So now the untimely மழை வந்ததுனால, because of this untimely rain, the mud which is there, அதில் வந்து டக்குன்னு அந்த droplets படும்போது the fragrance of the mud comes out as if we are frying. So the mud which is so hot, when the water droplets comes and falls, it gives this saundi smell. So saundi saundi smell is fragmented from the mud. So and the muddoda and the mehak is the fragrance is spread all across because of this untimely rain. Gamak uta upuvan. So upuvan is the garden. Gamak is fragrance. Garden itself is full of fragrance now. Why? Because the rain has come. It has washed away all the dirts from the flowers and the leaves. It looks so fresh and the fragrance is spreading all across now because of this untimely rain. Bijli kaundi asman mein, and how the environment changes is happening, the poet is describing here. And in the sky, if you see, the lightning flash is occurring. Bijli kaundi is chamakna, the shining of the light. So the lightning is happening in the sky now. And dharti mein siharan, and in the earth la enna changes varudhu, everyone is feeling little bit of chillness, shivering, the kampan is happening. So sihar is the feeling of chillness, shivering is happening. The poet is describing the environment changes that happens as soon as the first untimely rain that happens in the month of Fagun. Holi mein khajli gaane ko fir lalchaye man. Holi festival is celebrated in the month of Fagun. So Feb March we celebrate Holi, ஆனால் ஹோலியில் we will be singing the folk song fag. Fagன்ற folk song தான் நம்ம பாடுவோம். But now the rain has come, the poet feels to sing the song of Kajli. Kajli is a folk song which is sung during the Naga Panchami, during that festival when the rain is happening. So அந்த மழை வரும்போது நம்ம கஜ்லி சாங்கை தான் பாடுவோம். ஆனால் இப்போது ஹோலியில் வந்து மழை வரதுனால போயட்க்கு ஃபாக் சாங் பாடாமல் கஜ்லி சாங் பாடணுன்றது தோணுது. ஸோ he is liking, the poet is liking to sing the folk song Kajli instead of fag, though he is celebrating Holi. So the untimely rain nala, how the interest of the mind changes to sing the folk song Kajli instead of fag, which is sung during the Holi festival. आज कहाँ से फिर आ पहुँचा फागुन में सावन. So now all of a sudden how come during the month of Fagun how this rain has come. So every creature is feeling happy and everyone is feeling to sing the song of Kajli, seeing the untimely rain in the month of Fagun, and the poet is very happy and all the living creatures are also very happy seeing this untimely rain in the month of Fagun. So that is well described. The poet is comparing the environment changes to the Savan. Savan time la மழை வந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீல் இங்கே கொடுக்குது அப்படின்றது the poet is expressing here. Untimely rain happens, the flowers-ல இருக்க fragrance will be spreading across and the garden-ஏ நல்லா fragrant ஆகிடும். And the trees எல்லாமே ரொம்பவே youth ஸ்டேஜில் ஃபீல் ஆகும். அந்த மண்ணோட வாசனை அப்படியே ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சிடும் இந்த ஃபஸ்ட்டு ட்ராப்லெட் வரும்போது. So soundy's fragrance and the garden oda fragrance in the branches, the new leaves ellam paakumbodhu the poet is feeling so happy, and the sky la lightning start aidum and the earth la the chillness form aidum. So he is very happy to see the climatic changes that happens all of a sudden because of this rain. And the holy numbers vilayadra time la due to this rain the poet feels to sing the song of Kajli. So that is sung during the rainy season. ஹோலி விளையாடுற டைமில் போயட்டுக்கு என்ன தோணுது, இப்போது கஜ்லி சாங் பாடணுன்ற மாதிரி தோணுது. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஹவ் வி செலிப்ரேட் ஹோலி. ஸோ நவ் ஆல் த creatures are very happy all around seeing the untimely rain in the month of Fagun. हरियाली का स्वप्न तिरकने लगा पुतलियों में, अलियों का उन्माद की शौकी आई कलियों में, तपन बिना क्या मूल्य तुम्हारा जीवन धन रसगन, आज कहाँ से फिर आ पहुँचा फागुन में सावन. So, हरियाली is greenery, स्वप्न is dream, तिरकने is dance, पुतलियों is eyes, the pupil. So here the poet is saying that due to this untimely rain, the poet is able to dream the greenery all around. So those greenery is coming and dancing in front of his eyes now. So what happens when the rain comes? The grasses starts to grow, the flowers bloom. So now the environment change happens because the rain has come, and all over all the directions we can see greenery only. And such greenery is dreamt by the poet. எல்லா இடத்துலையும் greenery இருக்கிறதுனால இப்போ அவரோட கண்ணில் வந்து அந்த greenery இருக்கிற ட்ரீம் வந்துட்டு போகுது. இட்ஸ் டான்சிங் இன் இஸ் ஐஸ். அலியோं का उन्माद की शौकी आई कलियों में. So aliyon is the bees. Unmad is the madness. When we are overjoyed, right? We'll be doing with the joy in a mad way. Shauki is very active, being active, chanchal, and kaliyon is buds. So now the poet says, because of this untimely rain, now the flowers are bloomed, the fragrance is spread all across. So இப்போ the bees என்ன பண்ணுது, மேடாக ரொம்ப ஜாய்ஃபுல்லி அந்த ஃப்ளவர்ஸை சுற்றி வந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்குது இல்லையா. அண்ட் இந்த ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் இப்போ என்ன ஆகுது, தே பிகம் ஸோ ஆக்டிவ் டு ப்ளூம். ஸோ ஷோக்கினா அதில் ஆக்டிவ்னஸ் வந்துடும் டு ப்ளூம். when there is no rain the flowers will not bloom, right? But now since the raindrops have come, untimely mannerல rain வந்ததுனால this environment changes happened here. ஸோ நாலும் பக்கமாக ஹரியாலி வந்துச்சு. க்ரீனரியோட விஷன் வந்து போயட்டோட ஐஸில் டான்ஸ் ஆடிட்டுருக்கு. பீஸ் கூட ஃப்ளவர்ஸை சுற்றி வந்துட்டுருக்கு. அந்த ஃப்ளவர்ஸும் ரொம்ப ஆக்டிவாக ப்ளூம் ஆகிட்டுருக்கு. தப்பன் பினா கியா மூல்ய துமாரா. தப்பன்னா அந்த ஹீட். ஸோ அந்த ஹீட் நம்மக்கிட்ட ஃபீல் ஆகலைன்னா நம்ம அந்த சில்னஸை என்ஜாய் பண்ண மாட்டோம் இல்லையா. என்விரான்மெண்ட் ஹீட்டாக இருந்ததுனால we are able to give importance to the cloud. We are able to give the importance to the rain now. So because of that heat we are able to understand your value. எங்களுக்கு உங்களோட வேல்யூ தெரிஞ்சிச்சு. ஸோ without that heat we would not have given more importance. ஸோ இப்போ சாவன் டைமில் ரெயின் வந்துகிட்டே இருக்கும்போது we will not be more attractive. We will not give importance to the rain because the rain is coming every time. We are not feeling hot at all. We get irritated. But here we are able to feel the heat also because in the Feb Marchல ஹீட்டும் இருக்கும் கூல்னஸும் இருக்கும் சீதோஷ்ண கிளைமேட்டில். ஸோ நம்ம ஹீட் ஃபீல் பண்ணனால டக்குன்னு மழை வந்ததுனால we are able to give the value to that clouds. ஸோ இப்போ க்ளவுடை எப்படி போய்ட் டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுறாருன்னா ஜீவன் தன் ரசித்கன். ஸோ கன்னுன்னா cloud. So this is a ஜீவன் தன் which is giving life. So for farmers, the clouds are the life-giving things because when the clouds pour, they get the water for irrigation very easily. So and the jeevan than irundadnala, it makes the environment so lively, happy, rasgan. So ras eppo varum when you are very joyful, when you are happy. So or juicy nu solrona, adlo joy irkumbodha we say is very juicy, which is very good, which is very tasty. So similarly the life becomes so happy, joyful, tasty when we have the jeevan dhan, we have things for our survival. So here the poet compares the cloud as a jeevan dhan, making the life so beautiful. Because of this untimely rain, the life is becoming beautiful. Everyone is enjoying, everyone is happy because of this untimely rain. So because of this cloud which is giving life to everyone, because of this the nature becomes juicy, the nature becomes so beautiful, and this is all because of the heat. We are giving the importance to the cloud. So without the heat we will not be able to enjoy the rain, and without the heat also the cloud formation doesn't happen. We have studied in EVS, right? When the temperature increases more and more, the evaporation happens, and because of that process the cloud formation clouds will be there, the water droplets gets collected in the cloud, and then precipitation happens and rain, as a rain it comes back. Because of the temperature only the rain is occurring now, right? So tapan bina, without the ushnata, without the temperature, what is the value you have? You don't have any value. The cloud formation will not happen at all, right? So here the cloud is taken as jeevan dhan. Why? Because it is giving the water which fulfills the life of many creatures. Human beings kagatum, plants kagatum, animals kagatum, it is giving life. So it is giving a life, and this is like a treasure for everyone. The farmers are also happy when the rain comes, the irrigation becomes so easy. So the rasgan makes the life juicy, makes happier. So all the life creatures becomes happy when we see the clouds, when we see the rain. Rasgan is like a juice, the water is pouring from the cloud. So which is a jeevan rupee for all the living beings, which is a treasure, life treasure for all the living beings. Life giving juice to everyone. You are pouring the life treasure to everyone. Because of you only the nature becomes so beautiful and juicy or wonderful, lovable, admirable, and this all happens because of this temperature. So the poet here beautifully tells that because of the heat only the rain has come, because of the heat only we are able to enjoy the rain. Even the heat has its own importance. So without that heat nothing can happen, right? So here making that gun, the badal, as a jeevan dhan, which is a life giving to everyone, the poet compares very beautifully the untimely rain that happens. So आज कहाँ से फिर आ पहुँचा फागुन में सावन. So how suddenly during the month of Falgun or Fagun, the savan has come, the rain has come. Beautifully the poet has described the untimely rain, and which makes the life beautiful on this earth. The poet is describing the nature where the flowers are blooming actively and the bees are revolving around the flowers, and the environment looks so beautiful all around. Everywhere the greenery is there, and we are able to enjoy the untimely rain, and which is the we are giving importance to the clouds. Clouds are now the jeevan rupee dhan. It's a wealth is a treasure for all the living creatures, and we are enjoying the untimely rain that comes in the month of Fagun. So hope you have understood the poem. So very beautifully Shivamangal Singh Suman has described the untimely rain, and which brings the joy and environment changes that happens in the nature, and how things are all around because of this untimely rain, how we feel and what are the natural beauty that happens all around is well expressed in this poem. If you have any doubt or clarification, please put in the comment section and surely reply back. In the next video, we'll see the question answers and book back exercise. Thank you, students.